Today we're going to work on this little mage right here, and the first thing we're gonna do is get rid of his area of effect damage, because we noticed that just posting, sorry, not posting, but placing the mage is overpowered, essentially. Now he's gonna leak at range at round 1, but the moment I place another mage, and we give him Fireball, which is the most basic ability this guy can have, enemies no longer get past these two, essentially. Enemies can no longer get past them. Not a single wave is able to get past these two guys. Because they're too overpowered. They deal too much AoE damage. And that's bad game design in my opinion, because it makes the game way too easy. And then we have some buffs that happen to be organic. And you see, take a look at this. In my opinion, this is boring. This shouldn't be the case. And this goes all the way up until round 10.
Cakez, I have bad news. I just got your wishes for Christmas. Sadly, releasing Tangy defense is an impossible task, even for me. Good luck.
Ho, ho, ho.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Yeah, what the mods are doing, huh?
Cakez, your game public goal are only TD players, or are you designing to interest people who never played a TD game before, in the sense of being accessible and easy to learn the genre? I will have good tutorials to teach the game in the first level. This is somewhat close to be the first level, where you only get to round 10. But I want to push the TD genre into a space where you essentially play an MMORPG party. Hi there, how's the dev going? Good, good. Ortrus S Demon, good morning. He probably do it for people before. Anyways, guys, I'm going to try to hit the most broadest audience possible, of course. But we'll have to see. So, in order to balance this mage today, right, to keep on track, what we have to do is we have to get rid of the area of effect they do on every single attack and turn that back into a projectile that pierces. And then the fireball ability that these guys have will work in a way where it pierces and then it explodes on the last hit enemy. So for example, let's say we have a bunch of enemies in a line like this, and we have our Tangerine sitting right here. He shoots a fireball at them. That's not a fireball, man. He shoots a fireball like in Bloons. Yeah, we're gonna do it like in Bloons. And the way this is gonna work, it's going to be exactly like in Bloons. You guys can make fun of it, but I think it is the best thing. If we pierce... So, this is the fireball, okay? And then this right here, let's say, would be a normal attack. A normal arrow, or, you know, flame bolt in this case. But let's turn this into an arrow. A normal arrow in this example flies through two enemies, or flies through the first enemy and then sticks to the second, okay? It sticks to this. So that means we have a pierce count, pierce, of 1. Okay, and so this is where we hit. Okay? Which means the fireball would fly through this unit, deal the damage, and then here, in this case, this is where it will explode. Why do we do it this way? Why do we do it this way? We can make the fireball explode here and pierce here, right? If I make the fireball explode here, then let's say instead of 1 pierce, we have 2. We are effectively nerfing our damage. Let's say the fireball deals, I don't know, 120 damage. And my main attack, right, let's say damage here. And my main attack deals 80 damage. Now, since we pierce 2 units, we deal 80 here. We deal 80 here. And we deal 80 here. That's 3 times 80. Against only 120. That's bad. We're effectively using an ability but we're doing less damage. That's really bad. Okay, so what we need to do for this is undo the change from yesterday. So we need to go into update weapon. We tried it out, essentially. We tried out giving the mage his AoE theme, but it was too overpowered. Stat-wise, the mage is not even that strong. His basic attack is only 50, which is really bad. But because of the AoE, his 50 base damage turns into 300, 400, 500, 600 base damage, depending on how many enemies there are overlapping. And that is way too overpowered. And that is impossible to balance on basic attacks. It's impossible. You can't. I need to turn off his attack speed by 10 or his damage by 10 to offset that issue, to only get a damage of 60. But then against single targets, he deals absolutely no damage. So, speaking in terms of unit power, 1 versus 1, he's too underpowered. And AoE, he's too overpowered. So the only possible solution is to limit his AoE abilities to a cooldown. That's when we can get the most out of this guy. And I think that's just a normal game development decision. We tried out something, it didn't work, and now we're going to revert the change back to no ability ID here. The height doesn't need to be here, and then the position is going to be, that's fine. The direction is fine. The stats are fine. And I think rest is okay, which means then we can go, what is it? Is it though? Impact effect? Maybe this one. Remove that one too. AoE could hit X enemies. Think level 1, 2 enemies. Level 4, 8 enemies. Yeah, I don't have that in the game right now. I know what you mean, AoE, but I think it would feel bad. Because also, how do you decide which type of enemy you hit on AoE? So, who do you select out of a collection of enemies? The weakest, the strongest, the first, the last? I think it would feel bad. I think AoE should just be AoE, but limited. Anyway, so that's the projectile, and then we need to go to fireball over here and turn the AoE back to 32. And then we need to go to texts. We don't do a plus here for the fireball, and then we need to go to Mage and remove the AoE base of 16. And then we give the hero stats projectiles. We give him stat pierce. Count of 1. So we pierce 1 unit, essentially. That changes the mage again, and we have to test it out. Also, in update projectiles, when we collide, somewhere down here, we have to clean up this code, essentially. So how do we do this? We deal AoE damage if we have a fireball or a flame bolt or an explosive arrow. But we only deal the explosion damage on the last hit. So we need to somehow figure out... We need to have an if check if we are piercing. There we go. So if we have more than 1 pierce, we always attack. So I think that's what we should do here. If pierce count is greater than 0. So we still need to pierce. Then we want to attack, essentially. And there needs to be some... Wait, let me see. Yeah. So we always pierce. We'll have to like revisit this a bunch of times. But if we pierce, then we want to attack. Otherwise... If we have certain abilities, right? So we no longer pierce certain abilities. How do you know what is the last target though? Isn't that kind of unpredictable? The last target? That's simple. The last target, if... That's very simple, bro. Let's say we have a bunch of enemies on the map. And actually we should start with the roads. Oops. Let's say we have a road. And there's a bunch of enemies. And then we have an orange right here. The last target is this one right here. Last. And assuming, of course, the enemies walk in this direction. And then the first target here is this. The closest might be this. You can see this, how this goes. From this guy's perspective. From the Tangy's perspective. That's how it works. You see this? Paradox, that's what it is, essentially. So you're taking a look at all of the enemies in your range circle, and then you're taking a look at how far along the path they are, and you're deciding based on their progression towards the end, which one is the first and last unit. No, I mean, I said it explodes on the last target it hits, and pierces on others. It's a projectile. You might miss, or the target might not die before you hit. Yeah, then you just don't explode. So the way this works, okay? If this guy fires a projectile, and let's give him a better vantage point so he hits more, right? Let's say he's positioned here, and his target priority is last. Okay, prior. Last. Okay. Now this guy would attack here. He would shoot in a straight line like this. So he's probably going to hit 3 units. So if we have a fireball, it's gonna fly like this. Boom, boom, and maybe explode here. Or maybe explode here. If this guy hits the first, if he hits this one here, then the fireball will just hit the first, and then over here it will evaporate and it's gone. That's how it works, essentially. That's how the projectile. So like it hits this guy, right? The moment it hits this guy, it does -1 pierce. And now it has 0 pierce left. However, there's no more enemy to collide to, and so it just flies away. So you have a fireball that explodes, but it might not explode always. Sounds weird. Yeah, exactly. It does sound weird, I agree with you. But it's the only way to balance it. We tried out the other ones and they were too overpowered. And Thulin not here. Thank you so much for subscribing, man. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you so much. Welcome, sir. And Twitch Prime as well. Thank you, man. These are very valuable. Let me quickly check on the YouTube live chat if there are messages. No, there are not. Good. Okay, so in order to do this, we have to first think, okay, well, we are no longer piercing. Then we need to take a look at some of the abilities that should deal AoE damage. So we are no longer piercing. How do we do this? Ah, man. We don't pierce. And so I guess we need an else case here. And then this if check here, together with this else, needs to be in here. So essentially this is how it works. This is the last unit we hit. Then we need to check, okay, so this is the last unit. And this is the should we deal AoE damage or just normal attack damage? This is the question. And so a fireball will always deal AoE damage, an explosive arrow will deal AoE damage. And you know what I think, guys? What we should do, instead of making it dependent on the ability ID on the projectile, maybe there is some sort of flag, if projectile dot flag and let's say projectile flag AoE. Maybe we add flags to the projectile instead of, I don't know, some generic abilities. And then every time I add in another ability, I have to go here and do more if checks, right? So we could have fireball. And then this time is ability, I don't know, arrow rain, right? And then ability, every time I add a new ability, I need to go in here and do another if check. I think that's bad. And so I think the best way to do this is to have flags in the future. To scale this essentially. What we talked about yesterday when we watched the video of this little gentleman right here. This video right here. How I escaped game development hell, essentially. Instead of hard coding. Yeah, this is hard coded, essentially. Exactly. This is not really scalable. I haven't found a better solution yet, but this is like, that's essentially what's happening, you know? When you're making a game and you build a system, you're gonna run into these issues. Why not always explode on the first target and keep piercing with no further explosions? Papyrus, that's also an interesting idea. Or ignore the pierce completely. Ignoring the pierce completely would make your investment into pierce feel worse. So if you ignore the pierce completely and you always explode on the first target, but you have, let's say, 3 pierce, you effectively divide your damage by 3. Because the ability needs to be 3 times stronger than your base attack that pierces 3 units. Which is bad. Who made this a callback to the ability that runs code for AoE? Would make this a callback? Always have a modular code structure. Yeah, we might change this today. We'll have to see. But for now, I want to test this out and see how this works. So by default, the mage now has pierce. And did I even build this game? Also, let me check. Now that we have pierced, we have an impact effect. Yeah. This impact effect, actually, you know what, guys? This impact effect, in my opinion, needs to be at the very top. You know? Projectile stats will give us AoE radius. Yes, we do have that. Do we have the AoE radius already? No, we don't. Maybe we put it here. You know, const float AoE radius. So we might use this somewhere else. Yeah, let's see. Maybe we have more AoE radius here. No. Don't I? Wait a minute. I do. Here. Look at this. Already. AoE radius. Awesome. Very nice. Oh, I love it, man. Damn, making progress. I love this. Okay. AoE radius. AoE circle. Deal AoE damage using AoE damage data. Draw colliders. This is just for debug purposes. Ha 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 ha. Hello, Maholden Magron. Good morning. What about pierce everything and explode on every pierce, but in a low damage? Basically, more enemies, more damage. We tried that, but it failed OP. That's why I'm not doing it. All right, let's test this. We effectively changed the units to use pierce now. Let's see. Please work, man. Please work, bro. And his target priority needs to be last. Huh? Wait, is the projectile piercing but it disappears? Wait a minute. Yeah, it is. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do 20. Give him maybe 30% more range. Take a look at this. He's now going to have 30% more increased. Ah, we need to restart. Test it now. And I think his target priority, by the way, it shouldn't be first, but target prior last. Let's try last. I think that's the best target priority for the mage, because he's always trying to pierce units then. Let's see. Almost. Ah? Aha? Wait a minute. I need to go do step debugging. I feel like the projectile disappears the moment it collides. No, it doesn't. Okay, let's try this again. No, it doesn't. Okay, it does not collide. Okay. Ah, it's a terrible... okay. I mean, fine. Let's test this with Fireball. It shouldn't have dealt... Ah, I see. Okay. Let's try this again. But that's not the... Wait, it's supposed to be the last, bro. Let's test this. Oh! Oh, the projectile just misses. It just misses the unit. Ah, why are they vibrating though? That's interpolated rendering. That's why. Don't worry about this. Set code for the future use, because if you don't, you will be backtracking rather than progress. Yeah, I know. But first you need to make it work. Shit. Okay. This hits too. Fireball. Hits 2 again. Ooh, he hits this guy too. Fireball. Boom. Explosion. But it's... maybe the impact effect should only happen on the last pierce. Right? What do you guys think? Ah, he's missing. He's losing. He's losing to the first wave. This is bad. Maybe it's because the hitboxes for the enemies are not chosen wisely. Maybe we need to make the hitboxes better. Let's go to the crawler. I think it's a hitbox problem. Let's make them a bit wider. Let's try 16. Let's see here. 16. Let's restart. Also, I wanna change something here. Let's put this up. How many heroes do you want for the demo? I want to have the Mage feel good. I want to have the Ranger feel good. And I want to have the Defender feel good. And the healer is probably just going to be... I want the healer to have at least heal. These 2 heals. And maybe the chain lighting. I want that to be implemented. Because chain is something we have in the game. But... it's not implemented yet. I mean, it is implemented, but it needs to feel really good. And because that is going to be... that is going to be a key feature in the game that will happen multiple times. Because there's also going to be chain healing. So there's going to be 2 things that are similar in a way. And so, yeah. What do you enjoy more, doing pixel art or coding? Both, actually. It's a mix of both. So the way this works, and I think this is awesome about game development, let's say you're working on a project alone, you can decide what you work on. So let's say, for example, today, I want to code in a new ability. I can do that now, because I'm not forced to make, I don't know, to draw this. You see this right here, the roots behind the hero? They're not finished. I decided that I don't want to finish them today. I'm gonna finish them some other time. And so... I like working on all of this because every time I get tired of, let's say, coding or balancing, I do something else. If I want to design UI, I design UI today. If I want to game design, I'm going to do game design today. If I do balance, I'm going to do balance today. And so today, what we're working on, what I want to do is polish. I want to polish and balance this bad boy right here. Why does he not show the stuff? Okay, good. Let's test. Let's see him. Oh man, fuck! Guys, do you think we should make the hitbox a bit bigger? For the crawlers? So it hits too. Wait, what if, right? We place the unit. Oh, he doesn't have a placement. I can place him anywhere. Wait a minute. We don't have a... Wait, we don't have a collider for this guy. Whoops. Let's give him this collider. Oh yeah, he doesn't have anything. Wait a minute. Collider radius. We know. Ranger has this. Wait a minute. Huh? And then Mage has this. Yeah. That's it. Class type Mage. Okay. Polish. Yeah, it's called Polish. Unless chat is bored, so they bully you. I need to yoink the chain lighting, not gonna lie, that looked good. Chain lighting is awesome, yeah, chain lighting is cool. The music is from Stardew Valley, yeah. True. What if you make the projectile wider so the crawler hitbox doesn't change? And make it balanced to the wizard but unbalanced to the normal unit? What if the fireball had its own vector distance to know what is close, and if it's close to someone, then the first target and hit that one? Had its own AoE vector distance to know what is close, and if it's close to someone, then choose the first target and hit that one. No, projectile is just a physical object in the world. Let me see here. Guys, we'll test this. Yeah, now we can place this guy based on the white circle. And so if we place him here, right? Let's test. Perfect! Ah, shit. Wait. Last target priority. Ah, bruh. I mean, it does work. Maybe he needs more attack speed. Yeah, the thing is he attacks the last. Let's try making him attack the first. Maybe we need first, guys. I think first is the best, yeah. He wins with first, looks like. He does. Does he? Uh-oh. I'm gonna leak, am I? Oh no! Well, we win. Okay, we do win. Awesome. Right now, it's just shooting off and hoping it intercepts a collision object. No. So wait. There's homing projectiles in the game, though. You can have this, for example. Take a look. Let's see, goggles. Do we have this unlocked? No. We need to kill something for this to be unlocked. But I think right now this looks good. Yeah, I'm gonna change the mage target priority back to first. Why not place him at the end of the road before the first turn? I don't know what you mean. Okay, then if there's a homing upgrade, then it's missing the game objects isn't an issue. Just enables you to upgrade. Yeah, so there will be upgradable homing projectiles, yes. Exactly. Like above the tree in the middle. Looks like 2 mages are able to beat round 2. That's awesome. What? Yes. Feels good. And now I can give him Fireball. Let's see. I want to see how this works. In step debugging. So he's gonna shoot a Fireball next. This is a fireball. It dealt 75 damage only to this guy. And then it deals AoE damage. Cool. Huh, it dealt AoE damage to these, I guess. On him too. Killed that guy and then dealt AoE damage there. Guys, what are we listening to? What is this? Guys. Okay. If I was able to hit every time, you wouldn't be enticed to upgrade your unit to be more exact. Motivational? I mean, bruh. Yeah, okay, let's test how far these guys get. Cakez, I provided you with an image on Discord. Can you place it like that? Wouldn't that give more damage? Really? Ah, I see. I get it now. I mean, we can try. I'm gonna try next time, okay? Give me the goggles. Come on, give me the fuck. Okay, we didn't get the goggles, guys. It's fine. Okay, we did get past this round very easily. Okay, so fast enemies. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no. Shit. Alright, so fast enemies still run past us. How long did it take you to get to the current stage of this game? 3 years, man. 3 years. Because I'm making the game in C++, bro. Yeah, took me 3 years. Long time. Sometimes we need to provide Cakez with visual aid. Okay, bro.
Am I so out of touch? No.
Mr. Elmido is gifting 1 sub to the community.
Interested in knowing how your loot box mechanics work, like RPG mechanics in games? The loot box chooses an upgrade randomly that is possible to upgrade. So for example, this guy has tier 1 equipment available to him. He can get tier 1 equipment right now. And thank you very much for following, JF Mello. And so the box just chooses a random collection of upgrades on units that are currently placed. So the defender is placed and 2 mages are placed. And currently I have a list of upgrades in the game that looks something... Oh my god! Sorry about this. That looks something like this. The mage can get an iron ring and goggles. And the defender can get goggles, a leather helmet and an eye patch. And in terms of weapon upgrades, the defender can get a rusty sword, a wooden sword and a withered scimitar. And it chooses from this collection, 1 randomly. Essentially. The ranger is not placed, therefore it doesn't choose an item for the ranger. Only units that are placed are affected, essentially. Okay, this one requires level 5. I don't want to debug Ice Wave now. So we're just gonna place 2 more mages. I think the mage is too powerful. Still, it needs to cost more. Let's see. They still easily beat all the enemies. Yeah. It's too easy. We got the withered scimitar. Okay, so that's an upgrade for this guy. Development takes time. I spent a summer making a Pac-Man game in assembly. Wow, really? Damn, that's cool. Okay, so essentially a bunch of enemies are now difficult for them to handle because they don't have much AoE. But now that I say that, I can get a lot of AoE. Okay, cool. A lot of enemies overwhelm these guys. That's how I want it. Awesome. Okay, what do I do? Do I get another one here? Or do I upgrade him? Wait. Oh, I have this guy still. And then this will be last. Yeah, I think that works. Cakez, can you give the one behind the tree the last? Yeah, I did. But Dead Raid Hell. Hey, guys, thank you so much for the raid, Mr. The Dev Dad. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing good. We're currently balancing our game using the Mage. We're making him feel juicy and balanced. Guys, I think the Fireball is a little overpowered. It is... I think it deals too much damage. Welcome. Hope you had a good stream, Mr. The Dev Dad. Hope everything is going alright with you. Welcome, Raiders. More like a bigger health bar or being faster beats them. Let's see. See how easily I can beat these guys? And so the mages really, like, they easily beat these rounds. Look at this. Why is game dev without an engine harder? I mean, you can link scripts together through script and all the colliders position that you don't have. Wait, just that you don't have their URP? What is URP, bro? What does that mean? Maybe you need to give them some cooldown to make them more expensive. I think I need to make the mage more expensive. Let's try 160. I think he's too OP. Universal render pipeline. Yeah, look at this. They deal too much AoE damage still. I think I need to give Fireball a bigger cooldown. Or a smaller AoE radius. Look at this, guys. They easily beat round 9. I have 400 gold. Can get another one here. And then place another one here. There's no way they can get past this. You see this? Easy. Not even close. And round 10 is usually the most difficult round. Look at this. Boom. And this. Yeah, look at that. I think Fireball has too short of a cooldown. 6 seconds. Maybe we should turn this to 10 seconds. Restart from 0 maybe? Yeah, we will. Oh, it's this guy. So he's starting to attack back. Right, so they get killed now. This is the first enemy that is somewhat of a difficult enemy to beat because he's using a spear ability. But man, look at the AoE. Holy shit. He's dead. Wow, easy. They just burst through this. Looks like. He's dead. Yeah. Yeah, and now I'm getting to round 50. I only have 10 rounds in the game at the moment. Yeah, well, we're gonna restart with 160, but I don't think it matters much. I think I need to turn the Fireball knob. I think it's too overpowered with the cooldown of 6. We need to have it 10 seconds. Which unfortunately sucks, you know, because the fire damage, it's not that much actually. Or we need to give the mage less damage. 40 base damage. Let's see. Oh man, I nerfed him heavily now. Let's see here. So you guys want him to be here, right? And then target the last. Let's see. He pretty much murdered your entire team though. I'm eating tangerines right now. Damn, bro. Alright, okay, so he's now doing 40 damage, which means he needs 4 hits to beat the enemies. Yeah. Why is he choosing... That's not the last target, though.
Am I so out of touch? No.
Mr. Elmido is gifting 1 sub to the community.
Wait a minute. Let me test something. Maybe he needs more range. Oh, Mr. Almeida, thank you so much for gifting a sub to int main return 0, bro. Thank you, man. I don't know what to say, man. Thank you. Let's see here. What were we working on? We were working on balancing this guy, and he was losing, right? What were we doing? Did I save this? Should I keep this saved like this? Maybe give it a bit good look. Now the level looks like this, I guess. You guys wanted me to test this and I gave him more... I think he doesn't decide on a new target very well. So you guys wanted to be last, right? Let's test. I have a feeling he decides on the last target. So the first one works, right? Now he attacks. He should attack this guy. Why is he attacking this? Why is he choosing this over this? That's the last. Wait, the last. Yeah. Wait, it looks like last is wrong. Huh? We have a bug, guys. Look for enemy to attack. Okay. Uh-oh, yeah. We have a bug in the game. Oh, man. Cakez. Inheritance is only bad if you use virtual stuff. Performance-wise, I don't think it's just syntactic sugar. If you don't, it's just... Wait, if you don't, it's just syntactic sugar. I don't see the benefit because... You don't see the benefit because you don't use member functions. You wouldn't want to repeat them. I see. Yeah, I don't use member functions. Exactly. So that could be... I have a member function that operates on two objects that are very similar. And then I do not want to have the same member function into objects, so I create like a base class with this. If you target first, does he actually hit the last or the first? If I target the first, it should basically shoot in the direction of the first target, but it might hit the enemy in front of him. This is what it would look like. So if I target the last, the first unit hit would be here. This is the first unit hit from this direction. And then this is the second, and this is the third unit hit. Even though I'm targeting this here. So ultimately that's what I'm trying to build here, but it looks like I have a bug in the game. Which is unheard of. Why? Let's see. Priority first. Distance to the end. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Is this lesser sign correctly? The distance to the end needs to be greater than the best target distance. Wait a minute. So, let's see here. This guy here has a longer distance to the end than this guy. So I would need to... Actually, we already found out the issue. It needs to be inverted. Wait, that was first. Wait a minute. No, that was first. Oops. No, first, last. The distance from start. Oh no, why don't I just do distance to end? I think that's easier. Wait. Wait a minute. Distance to end is greater than the best target's distance to end. Right? Hey! Right, and then we do best target's distance to end. Ah, I see. I'm such a moron. Wait, distance from start? Wait a minute. Let's just not do this. Let's try this. If this works, then we can get rid of two if checks here. Increase the mage's range to validate your last priority Cakez. Yeah, we'll try this. Okay, we're going to turn the mage into basically a long-range nuclear missile. Let's see. Mage. Let's give him... we had 8 before. Let's give him 100. Hell yeah. Guys, I need to go to the bathroom. Hopefully it works. Because I need to go. Let's restart here. Is it hot or cold? Well, it's starting to get cold because I barely have anything left. Who's he targeting now? What did you study, Cakez? Oh, I studied computer science, bro. But I didn't learn much programming there, unfortunately. I learned the most amount of programming doing it myself. Okay, guys, let's hope that... Why is he targeting the first? Wait, because his target priority is first. Last. Oh, it works, I think. Wait, I have an idea. Draw entity. If we draw colliders, we could draw the unit that we're targeting. Let's see if entity pointer target is get entity by ID. Entity target ID. Then we draw a UI circle. I guess we draw a circle at the target. Get collider origin of the target, the value of the target, and the radius would be actually we draw get ground collider 2. Is it ground collider 2? Let me see. The value of target. Does it work? Get ground collider takes the position, collider radius times height factor minus radius times height factor ellipse. Yeah. Ground collider 2, that gives, oh, it's an ellipse. Let me see. I guess. And dot color dot material color red. Okay, let's see. Now we should see who he is targeting if we show the colliders. He's targeting this guy. That's his target. Oh, look at this, guys. It works. Nice. Okay, we fixed it. Oh, thank God that was easy. Oh, thank God. Imagine if I spent like 2 hours on this. Oh, man. 8. Let's go back to 8. We want to make sure that this guy feels balanced. Let's use the... let's remove this and start again. The last target, right? Let's test. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's always sitting 2 units. Now, the problem here is that he doesn't really deal much damage, but he does 80 damage with each hit. He's effectively weaker than the ranger, though. So we might have to give him more damage. Yeah. Wow. It kinda works out, I guess. Interesting. He's leaking too. For his... Okay, so he did leak too. One thing that scratches my mind is how audio controls are off-centered. Feels uncomfortable. Audio controls? What are you talking about, Cakez? Which audio controls? You mean this? The pause menu? That's not off-center. It's perfectly centered, bro. This is perfectly centered. Not sure what you mean.
Letter B in square. Letter A in square. Letter B in square.
The
letter
bloom
A
bar?
In square. Letter B in square.
Oh,
letter
I see.
A in square.
Yeah.
Letter B in square. Letter A in square.
That's
letter
not
B in
centered.
square.
Yeah.
Letter A in square. Letter B in square. Letter A in square. Letter B in square. Letter A in square.
Thank you very much for this welcome message, man. What the fuck is this? Yeah. What the fuck is this? Yeah. Nothing. It is totally gone down. Okay, guys, he's too weak. What do we give him to be stronger? What do we buff from this guy? We could give him 50 damage. 55 damage. Let's test him on 55 damage again. Drugs. Attack speed. Well, he could get attack speed, yeah. Let's test him on this. So he's able to beat... Oh, he can't even beat round 1, huh? Alone. That sucks. Is that slider also in between Bloom and VSync? Yeah, it is. Okay, fine. God. In-game options menu. What was it? Bloom. What is the difference here? Minus 160. So that's that right here. And then minus 3 instead of, yeah. He's a support role, not a main DPS. No, he should be. Give him a machine gun to pop more balloons. So wait. You are banned. No. This guy is like, listen. This is not a balloons game. Let's try again. Excuse me. Alright. No, not this guy. Replacing the mage. Only 5 minutes. Yep. Let's try last. Man. Last feels really good. Okay. Look at this, guys. Huh. Uh-oh. 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 Damn, man, fuck. Wait, there are rules? What do you mean, rules? To the game? Let's try first priority again. I think on first priority he needs to... maybe more to the left here? Come on. Nah, he's gonna leak a little bit. Is he? Oh, he leaked too. Damn. Can you make it spawn from the wand? No, I can't. It's because of line of sight issues. I can't do that. So, like, what we have in the game is a line of sight. And it's around the center of the character, as you can see here. If I make a projectile... And so this is how I calculate if I can spawn a projectile or not. If I make the projectile spawn from a different location, rather than where he can see, it basically sometimes would always shoot in the tree, even though he can clearly see and shoot at the target. So I need to make it spawn from the center of the unit, so that it follows a perfect path, if that makes sense. Grafston, and thank you very much for following, bro. Welcome, sir. Oh, I got an idea. Maybe make the fireball a passive ability, which makes enemies burn and not explode. Frizzly loves coffee. Thank you very much for following too. I mean, potentially we could do that, yeah. Excuse me. We'll have to see. Maybe. But for now, I'm gonna keep it as AoE, and then people can just play around with this. But, well, he can't beat round 1, guys. What do you think? And he costs 160. So, well, we can add in meta progression, right? So, for example, we can go to home. Here. And then give ourselves more starting gold. With more starting gold, we will be able to invest into... where's this? To invest into more starting money here. And so we could potentially place this together with this guy. And then we could actually beat round 1. These two together will definitely beat round 1. Yeah, not even close. Crypto? Is the money coffee beans? I will probably change this currency here to money. The reason why I want to use money here is because I think that the human mind likes money more than some brown beans. Brown beans don't really hold value because they are not yellow. They need to be... The color does not need to... It cannot be brown, essentially. Brown is not an appealing color. And in a tower defense game, when you're operating on dopamine, you cannot show something brown, as it diminishes that rush that you get when you get a lot of money. The hue doesn't matter, the value is important, Cakez. No, listen, brother. Yeah, we all know what Brown has color. Yeah, 200 pussies. Make the money fruit. So, like, I have an idea, guys. I have an idea. So, let's say in the level we have money, right? And you see how I sometimes collect these... Where's this? You see how I sometimes collect these right here? Where's this? Oh, they're not together, are they? Yeah. You see how I sometimes collect these? I was thinking to add this as the currency here. So instead of costing gold, you could see like behind my head here, instead of it costing gold, it costs a collection of bronze, silver, and golden oranges. And these are the ones that you collect throughout the levels. If you drop a copper orange, why not reuse the skill tree for this screen? That's a fantastic idea. I think that makes more sense because then I can put gold here on the bottom left into the level. In the level, gold gives the player a better dopamine rush when they get a lot of gold. And it feels better. Sabotaging the enemy might be a cool mechanic. Oh yeah, there's many things that you can do there, yeah. So for example, I have another cool idea for meta progression. Where whenever you unlock items in the game through chests, so I guess I might have to quickly get to that point so we can unlock an item. You can see that this guy doesn't have any upgrades. It's all question marks. Now watch what happens. Yeah, this is one instance where we would get like 100 or let's say 50 coins or something, 50 oranges. Why not use gem or something? Are they random drops? Yeah, these are random drops, but bosses will have predefined loot tables. Some enemies have predefined loot tables. And so you're always sure that you get certain drops from certain enemies, for sure. But yeah, anyways, so what was I gonna talk about? Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Fuck, what was I gonna talk about? Yeah? Guys, I forgot one. Oh, man. Oh, what was I gonna talk about, man? Ah, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Why? Uh-oh. Oh. He's burning. Is he dead? Okay, good. We just lost one. Why did I want to talk about items? Fuck, I lost. So, like, the reason why this is bad is because I had a really cool idea. Shit. Wait, so it's this guy. We need to kill this guy. Come on. Yeah, so we do get chests, but I forgot why I wanted to talk about this. Fuck, man, I forgot. Man. Oh, yeah. Another meta progression is you get items in the level, and let's say you lose because the enemies are too overpowered, right? You didn't place your units very well, so there's too many enemies leaking. Let's see here. I think this round is somewhat difficult. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe this guy gets past. So this guy gets past, right? And so you lose. In the game over screen, you get to choose one item that you unlocked to keep. Okay, let's see. So this is round 2. Just the mage. And we still can't place another unit. That's bad. Uh-oh, he's losing. Oh god. Mm-hmm. Oh man. The mage is so bad that I'm leaking in round 2 too. Guys, I need to make the mage a bit better. He's too weak. I think we have to turn some more knobs for the mage. Like maybe give him attack speed of 1.2. Armor? He doesn't have any armor. Yesterday he was too strong. Balancing is so hard. Yeah. Now, the cool thing is though, Erusius. You know what the cool thing is? The mage only needs to be balanced. You know what? We do not need to balance the crawlers, the skeletons, the small crawlers, the dark crawlers. All of these are already balanced against the defender. And all we need to do is play the game again and again and again and again and again with the mage. Because other than that, everything else is already locked in and makes sense. We can beat the first 5, 10, or the 5 to 6 to 7 rounds with the defender. Now we just have to figure out which knobs to turn on the mage so that it feels good. What if the mage has a slower attack cast speed but does big damage instead? So DPS is similar to, for example, the archer. So that is another knob we could turn. But first I make him attack faster and see how it looks. I think he should beat round 1 then. He still leaks 1. Okay. He still leaks 1. Okay, I mean... We still can't get another mage. And he leaks... Oh god, he leaks like... Ooh... Alright, let's test this again. Good thing is we have 10 times the speed. The placement also matters a lot. Oh wow. Ooh, we got a golden one. We have 2 mages now. What if I place the second one here? Let's see. Okay, so 2 mages actually win. Huh. And now we can get 2 fireballs. Alright. Wait a minute, is he OP again? Don't tell me he's OP, please. Oh god, we get an item now. Goggles? Fuck, got the shitty one. Can you see my gun, Cakez? Cakez, can you, like in most games, make the game like easy, medium, hard difficulties? Maybe. I don't know about it yet. First I will balance the game like this. On like a base difficulty, and then I will probably add in difficulties based on when to start, when we start. So like, for example, in Bloons, what they do or how they do difficulty is they give you more starting gold, they make the enemies lower, and they start rounds earlier. So for example, in the baby difficulty, the enemies move not as fast. You start on round 1. And I think you have even more starting gold. However, on the hardest difficulty, the enemies move faster. You start in round... I don't even know if it's round 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. So you start very late, essentially. And you have less starting gold too. So that's how they do difficulty in the game. So for example, if I wanted to have difficulty in my game, easy difficulty, instead of 200 starting gold, I would give the player 400. Enemies move slower, lower HP. Easy wouldn't be lower HP. No. The price of upgrades changes too. Really? That does? Okay. Cakez, maybe let's start with range. If it's a ranged unit, why does it have the same range as the defender? Or you think it needs more range? The unit here needs more range to be competitive? Though I think the range is fine. No, I think it's fine. You have to realize that this much range is already a quarter of the screen for the ranger. And so the mage... Does the mage perform better with last? I mean, just 2 mages seems to be enough here. So we're running into the same issue as before, where the mage is OP. Look at this. Now they just bash through this. Nothing can stop them. Shit, man, it's so difficult to balance this, bro. How do I balance this? 50 is too much. Look at this. They easily beat this. No chance. God, that's difficult to balance. Holy. I have 800 gold. Why would I want Mage over Archer? AoE? Seems like they steamroll once they level up. Yeah, they steamroll once they have AoE. Now, they do get destroyed now because of the enemy that comes, who shoots arrows. This guy right here. But they deal way too much damage. Yeah, look at this. Fuck, man. Fuck, man, it's so difficult to balance this. Does balancing even better when you only have one level? Of course, because this is going to be the base difficulty for all levels. You can think about it like this. Okay? Let's say we have 5 levels in the game. Level 1, level 2, 3, 4, and 5. They all use the same list of enemies to spawn. Okay, this is like the spawn, let's call it spawn list. And it applies to all levels.
Hi.
The only difference between these is where they go. How they traverse the path. Shorter paths, longer paths, loops, non-loops, obstacles. And then for each of these levels, we have what I call additional spawns. Okay, let's say in level 1 there's nothing. In level 2, I have additional spawns. That's another list of very specific enemies that only spawn in this level.
No.
James just subscribed.
My man, James.
Big 6 support
Thank
for
you.
7 years.
I appreciate it, bro.
5 Cakez 7 rub 2.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much for the support, bro. Welcome. Will you ever stop balancing the game? You need a way to run multiple towers configuration and then generate some report. Yes, but bro, this is such an obvious problem that I need to balance this now. I mean, don't you agree? This is a problem. This is too easy. This guy steamrolls. So what can we do to nerf it? Maybe reduce the blast radius from 32 pixels to 20. Slower attack speed. Well, okay. Let's do 0.8. Right? Keep the damage like this. And then fireball. Instead of 32 AoE, let's do 20. Make him a specialized unit. Halo, what engine are you using? I'm using C++. It's based on this. You could reduce the damage based on how far away of the center the explosion it is. If you don't do that already. So, I wonder if Bloons does that too. Oh, wait. Not all units in Bloons can beat the first round. Or can they? I don't know. I think in the first round, yes. Make him a classic main range, more range. Slower attack speed, more damage. Let him kill Crawler in 2 hits, but attack once every 2 seconds. Let's test this. So he's leaking way more now. God, he leaked like 12. But we have 2 now, okay. And we don't have money for fireball, okay. Let's see. Oh god. I'm losing. I'm actually losing. Okay, let's try this here. Dead, yeah. I don't think the problem is actually balancing. Right now, you need to solve how to easily balance your game from now on. But I'm doing that. Oh god. I don't think I can place this guy, to be honest. Let's try this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. Yes. Uh-oh. Oh, I got unlucky. But we still won. Okay. Now I can place another mage. I don't know about this, guys. I don't know about this. Round 3 was super easy and I can place yet another mage. I wouldn't start with a mage if I played. I would go for defender plus upgrades. Yeah, I mean, yes, you would, but some people would, you know. And so, if some people would, that means I need to take a look at how that feels in the game. And if they just easily beat this, then that's too easy, right? Or we make the mage's upgrades more expensive. Look at this. Super easy. I wouldn't go for stronger person first and upgrades after 10 rounds. I would start by making that wizard guy more expensive. We already did. We already made him $160 essentially. So I don't know how much more expensive we can make, or how much more expensive we can make him. But why does he? Oh, he does have a weapon. Okay, let's put. You get shield orbs. Okay, let's see. Damn! Look at the fucking blasts. Oh wow. Okay, I'm losing now. I'm actually losing. Okay, so what happened? We made him weaker, right? Okay, round 6 was close. I still win though. Make some mages prioritize the tanks. Yeah, that would be strong. But now we get more area of effect. We have less AoE on the firewall. That helped a lot. Maybe I need to have less AoE. I wonder if there are... Guys, I have a question. For those of you who played Bloons. Is there AoE and Bloons that works in a way where the center of the AoE does more damage, and the further away from the center you are, it reduces the damage to, let's say, 50%? I don't think that works, right? In Rogue Tower, which had about 14 different towers, the starting tower is a ballista. Every combination of ballista plus tower X is viable, which is fun. In an achievement, each per mode. And an achievement each per mode. You compensate weakness with different upgrades, placement and such. Maybe the mortar unit? Maybe. So maybe one way to balance it is to make it so that you can't buy it until a certain wave, regardless of the price. Nah, that was bad. I want to give the player the ultimate freedom to choose whatever they want to do. So I don't want to lock him behind some stupid lock mechanism because I'm too dumb myself to balance the game, essentially. I'm more so talking until wave 3 rather than super late. Yeah, but still, you could paywall it. I could paywall it. Some units need to be paywalled, but I don't think the mage needs to be paywalled at all. And nonetheless, guys, the problem is not that the mage is strong early. The problem is that the mage is strong later. That's a problem. Take a look. Here. Wait. This is round 7. I think 55 damage is too high. Look at this. Round 8. Not even close. Yes, too dumb to balance game. Yeah, I think I am. Try 25. Do we mean 225 damage? I think 25 damage is too little for the mage, bro. The mage needs to have high damage but low attack speed, like you said. Maybe 0.8 is still too much. You could debuff the mage depending on how many are already placed. As a mage uses mana to cast, the more mana is consumed, the less individual mage gets to cast. And there's magic resistance, yes. there is magic resistance in the game. So, for example, you know, the armored... No? The armored skeleton could potentially have mana thing with strong towers. Need to farm mana then. I don't know about this, bro. Really? I don't really know about this. I'll think about it, but I think it's not really good. Not a good thing to do. Let's say we give him 10% resistances. And then armor, he already has a very high armor base here. I saw Godot under your name, so I guess that's Godot. Yeah, 100%. This is Godot. Yes. Are you gonna make something like the banana farm in Bloons? Already have this tree right here. The way this tree works is he has an innate ability that spawns currently seeds, but it will spawn me gold, or it will spawn me seeds or water droplets like this, and they will increase the gold here, and this will be turned into gold. Like, that's kind of the banana farm, but it's more inspired by Plants vs. Zombies than the banana farm of Bloons. You could have tests run with configurations that should win/lose. Yeah, but tests come later, bro. Tests come when I have something locked in. I don't have anything locked in yet. With the mana pool for all mages, the tree could be used to harvest more mana. Well, like, I could also just, like, the mages have an auto attack, guys. You know, the mage does have an auto attack, and let's say I don't even have the fireball, right? I just have the auto attack. That's still OP. Yikes! I mean, almost. You know. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. We're still winning. Yeah, just wait, Abev. Just wait. The burning is OP, I think. The burn chance might be too high. I think it's 10% though. Take a look at this. Now I have 4 mages. Without even using fireball, right? I'm losing. No! Oh, man, I'm so close, bro. Fuck. I would place 2 defenders of this and go AFK for 3 rounds. Wait a minute, I need to place these towers better, guys. So this guy needs to be placed here. Yeah, he does that very well. We could make him more expensive, but okay, we leaked a couple. That's fine, totally okay. Let me place this guy right here. Yeah. Leaking 2? I mean, leaking 2 is fine, right? Leaking... Ooh. That's fine. Totally okay. Next. Yeah. Pixel perfect strategy. Yeah. Yeah, just wait. You have locked in that it's a tower defense. Placement plus pawns equals win-lose. Cakez. You will lose so much of your time. Why don't you create scenarios where you place the units and simulate the outcomes? You can multi-thread the shit out of it and get so much faster feedback loop. I don't think so, bro. What I'm doing is I'm designing per game feel. I think I'm doing it correctly, to be honest. Oh man, fuck. So to me, what I'm doing is I'm designing how the game feels. I would do it manually as well, yeah. So in this case, I think doing it manually and seeing the result in real time helps understand where the root of the problem is and fix that problem. Because if I don't, and I just let a simulation run, then I don't know what knobs to turn. What if you limit the number of mages? I don't like that. Just make the game easy to one has the time to restart the levels too many times. No, I don't want to make the game easy, bro. I'm a gamer. I want it to be difficult. Okay, so this is magic resist, by the way. Alright, let's see here. Round 6. Round 6 is where we leak. And these guys now have some magic resist. These armored skeletons, but there's still no chance. Round 7 should be fine. My wife locked the monitor and said, really nice what you're making. I too think this is awesome. Keep up. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow, we have 600 gold. What happened? So yeah, guys, I think the mage needs to be balanced in a different way. I don't know what to do. You guys are saying that if I randomize the outcome and see how far mages get, different knobs to turn. I still don't know. It's too easy. They beat the skeletons too fast. I think 55 base damage is too high. Raise the price to 300. So even without any upgrades, you see the mage smashing through all of the levels till round 10. Does the full damage apply to every skeleton in range? Yes. AoE damage? Yes. And piercing damage? Yes. Isn't it an option to balance the towers between each other and then do the main balance via level, layout, number / type of enemies? So the balancing that I'm trying to do in the game right now is based on how many hits it takes to kill an enemy. So let's see here. This is what I do. And it worked very well for the first 2 units, or for the first unit, the defender up here. I have this balance sheet. And hopefully it still has everything locked at the top. This is essentially the first unit, the defender that you see up here. And how much damage he has. And depending on how much damage he has, you can see how many hits it takes to kill an enemy. So for example, the very first enemy has 160 life. And if we deal 40 damage, it takes us 4 hits to kill it. Now with 55 damage, which is how much the defender has, the mage has, it takes us 3 hits to kill it, essentially. 2.9, but that's 3 hits, right? You have to have a 3rd hit. There are no 2.9 hits. And so I have essentially implemented all of the different enemies up until the point where I am, till round 10, and taken a look at how long it takes between 40 and 55 damage, how many hits. So 45 damage for the second enemy is 6 hits, 55 damage is 4 hits. So ultimately, if I want to nerf the defender, I need to give him less damage. Or something else. I think mages should be position based, slower attack speed but longer projectile life, and you should think where to put mages so they can hit more and more targets. Just an idea, I think it might work. I would go for even slower attack speed because this will make them vulnerable against fast enemies, so spamming mages at one spot will just cause them to all attack and be on cooldown for a while. That's actually a nice idea. I wonder how mages do when they are nuked by attacking enemies. Yeah, they will also be attacked back, of course. I don't have that implemented at the moment. But what you guys are saying is I should add in... I mean, we could try, for sure. Yeah, let's try this, okay? Let's give him I don't know how much damage he should have, though. I mean, we can test with this column here. Let's say we have 80 damage. That's 2 hits. 80 damage is 2 hits on the first unit. I think we need to go with 80 damage then. And then 80 damage turns 7 hits to 3 hits on the second enemy. And it is... how many hits? Uh, 200 damage flat penetration. Let's give... wait a minute. Where's the penetration here? 100 penetration. 80 damage. 3 hits on the skeleton. Leave the damage as is, just slow attack speed and maybe increase the projectile life and place it at the end of the road, in my opinion. What do you mean by projectile life, Skull? Maybe mages can be easily interrupted by enemy attacks? I don't have interrupt in the game. It's a nice idea. Range? He means duration? The DPS should remain the same because 55 was pretty good. I would go even slower. But if I go slower attack speed, then the DPS gets weaker. If I keep the same damage. Because it takes longer to attack. Because it will make them vulnerable against fast enemies. Like how much it takes for a projectile to disappear. Okay. Maybe the damage should be split, or at least reduced, between the enemies in range. Otherwise the mage will take the same number of hits. To kill one skeleton or 100 clumped together. No, because we have pierce. So like we would only hit 2 enemies. It wouldn't be AoE. Only the fireball deals AoE damage. That would hit 100 skeletons, yes. But the mage itself only has... it only pierces 2 enemies. So look at this. Let's see here. We can do step debugging. Hit. Ah, it misses. Okay. Unfortunately. So what you guys are saying is I should make the projectile last longer. Which essentially just is projectile speed increased by, let's say, 100%. And then even decrease that further down to 0.6 maybe. So they are now even weaker against fast enemies. Let's see here. Oh yeah, step debugging as well. But then I need to give him more PS, to be honest. I think he's so weak then. Let's give him 2 PS. Let's test. And how far does a projectile fly? What do you guys think? He's still losing. Oh wow, he's sitting that one down there. Funny how that works. Well. Yeah. He's hitting those. That's really funny. So he does leak 2. He does leak 3. 4. Maybe more damage.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh wow, look at that. Damn. Funny. But they still leak. Kinda. Yep, they still leak. So fast enemies are their backbone. Let's see. We do have something here to place him. Okay. Oh wow, we are still missing. Okay. Oh god. I'm leaking this guy now. It's even worse. Strong against skeletons, but weak against fast enemies. What do you think? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Kinda sucks though, I have to say. Maybe what I need in this case is I need to play more, or I need to have users play my game. I think this works just as well, right? Oh wow, this guy's leaking way more, holy. Okay, what if we put him here? Three, he still hits 3, you see this sometimes? Here we go. I like the ideas on Rust, but it's taken years for me to get as productive as it was in it as I was in C++. So why do you use Rust then if it takes you so long to get productive? I don't understand. What's the point of learning Rust if you're not productive? Best resource for SFML C++. I have not used SFML. You would have to go over to Twitch and ask, bro. It does look awesome. The borrow checker can be annoying at the start. Let's shit on Rust again. No, it's a question, bro. Do you guys not understand what questions are? Oh god. I mean, I have 1 life. Okay. We win. Okay. Okay, we are winning, boys. We are winning. Nice. This is the time, guys. This is it. We are winning. It is possible. Please tell me it's possible. Come on. Come on. Don't leak. No. Shit. I'm leaking. Oh, I'm leaking. Fuck. Shit. One more time. Come on, you're not doing anything, bro. That's fine. Do it again. 60, guys. That's the important part. We need to get to... Oh, we need to get to 60. 60 monies. 60. There we go. We got fireball now. Sometimes. Come on, man. He's useless. He's useless. Oh, bro. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're still winning. Okay, we're still winning. Good. 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 Give them all fireball now. And level up. We don't have anything we can spend levels on. Okay. Guys, we are winning now. Easy. Easy as fuck. Good. Money. It's okay to be useless sometimes. True. Cakes, do you run? I play soccer. I don't like running. Soccer is much more fun. Like running, nothing happens. The only thing you can really do is listen to an audiobook maybe, and maybe listen to music. Okay, guys. So this is... Oh, wow. That's a lot of enemies in round 6. It's a lot of fast enemies, too. Can they win, though? That's the question. I think they're winning. Yep, they're still winning. This was the hardest round. Now they're winning again. Look at this. Damn, I have 400 monies now. What do I do against mages, guys? What do I do? They're just so powerful. So close to being balanced? Yeah, it's very close. But I just don't know what to do with the mages once they rise up. They just smash everything, unfortunately. I think long distance running is fun to explore cities or places you are visiting. Oh, I see how you mean it. That could be an incentive, yeah. But for me, I don't leave my city, so I just don't run here because I have seen this already. Not everyone is an expert in TD, you know. Some people might find it hard on day 1. But learn over time. Yeah, I see what you mean, right? Obviously. Oh man, that was too easy though. Or is it? Is it too easy? How many enemies can you spawn without crashing? I don't even know actually. A fast enemy with a shield which blocks the first attack completely no matter the damage. Balancing is hard. Yeah, balancing is hard, man. Magic resist might work, but that could be overscope, I think. I have magic resist already. Guys, I have the solution. I have the solution. Is this 1-to-1? This type of enemy. A fast enemy, a wolf. Call of Duty 4 zombie dogs. A wolf. Like this. Excuse me. Now this is a bit too big for like a normal wolf, right? We would have to scale this down. But that's the idea. I think, however, that even though I got to this round, I had to spam mages. And
Great
now in this round,
my favorite Vulcan stream. Please keep your
I'm about to die.
shorter than 5 lines.
Big retard, don't
and also
help,
I think since this guy tosses a spear, I wonder how often he tosses spears still. Let's see. They do get attacked and diminished in this case. See this? Also, I think the burn damage might be too high. Yeah, this spear guy is doing a lot of damage on my units. So actually I'm losing this round because I'm getting attacked. Place 2 mages. I can place 2 more mages here. Maybe I need to place 1 here. I think I might win. Maybe. But I lost like all my units. So I think the mage is in a good place. And now you can see at the top here, it will go up to round 50 and quickly win me the level. Which means we barely beat round 10. I think it's okay. The mage is not perfect, but I think good enough for now. Then we need to think about these different upgrades. For example, I could have gotten Fireball level 2. Deal more damage. Maybe instead of plus 25, it is plus 10 damage. Some complex algorithm you can code. Could you make it like a rare rate of decay for all enemies through time, and the number of turrets you have is a variable in there? Every 5 levels equals 1 boss round every 5 rounds. I will hand place the enemies or the bosses. Do lightning shit? Yeah, lightning is the mage. What is it? Whatever this is called. Whatever this is called here. The healer. That's a big bunny dog, yeah. So that dog will be, I think, will be some sort of small little boss. And then he will have smaller versions of himself that are really fast. And you need to slow them down using ice, which is the mage, which the mage will be useful for. And other things. How's the game doing, Cakez? Good, thanks for asking, Hold on my groin. I mean, we could potentially, quickly, let's see here. I mean, can we just, oh, wait a minute. Is there a way to quickly make a dog? Can I scale this down, or does it look bad when I do? Ay, that looks bad, right? I can't scale this down like this. Ice slows? Yeah, ice will slow, bro. Exactly. Like if you say a round has a maximum HP value, which is the sum of all enemies' HPs, then you have an X number of turrets. With damage and fire rate, the enemies are within each of the zone for Y amounts of seconds. Then you get HP after that time to see if you survive the round. I think that's too complex. Capacitor. Is that Ace Sprite? Yeah, this is Ace Sprite, bro. Let's see. This unfortunately is too big, but I like the head. Can we like deform this a little bit? Ah, shit. It's too difficult for me, guys. It's too difficult. I need to use my pick here. Let's do this. Actually, shit, where do I put this here? I kinda don't want to animate him, I just want him to be... Whoops. Just want to see how that looks in the game. That's all. That looks nice. Okay, let's see here. We just draw... How does that work? Like this. And then we have... Ah, I see. How do I do this? Morning Cakez. Hey Phil, good morning, bro. Hope you're doing good. Welcome, sir. Does that work? No, it can't be. I see. So it's like there's like a disconnect here. That's what it looks like, huh? Yeah, maybe like this. And then we somehow need to have like legs in here. I don't know how that would be done. And over here we have like this connection to the main part here.
Gotcha, bitch.
Maybe this? I don't know. Starting to look like more of a crazy dog. Maybe that? And then how would we do the legs? Thank you very much for following Skier Heart. How would we do the legs in this case? Maybe like... I don't even know. How about looking at a good X-ray Cakez dog? I'm gonna look at an X-ray in a second. I don't wanna be... How would I do? Is this how it would work? No, right? Is this what it would look like? No way, right? This is not what it would be, right? Nah. So like the person that gave me this, right? He didn't finish the image. And now I just don't know how to continue it. Like, how do I do rips? I don't know, it looks so bad. Or maybe I just have to do a rip here. Dogs don't have rips there. They don't. Then how do I do like I guess we'll take a look at the X-ray then. I mean, why not? Okay, let's see. Aha. Mm-hmm. Just resize the scan, lol. Okay. Now, how do I do a disconnect between the two? Do I just choose a really dark color? And say, okay, well, here's a disconnect. And then we have another bone here. That, and then it's like, okay, here's the bone, brother. And then here's another, I don't know what that is supposed to be. That looks really bad, bro. Let's get rid of the one that I had before. Is this supposed to be like... It looks bad. Looks okay. I don't know. Stöckelschuhe. I'm trying to do claws. Yeah. Like, how do I do claws? What's your dog's resolution? That one here? I don't know. Pixel 1. I want this to be like crazy attack damage things. That looks bad. This is like a normal leg, man. This is a normal leg, bro. This is so bad. God damn it. Why does it not work? You this Cakez? You need Rammstein to get ideas? Nah, man. So bad, bro. What am I supposed to do here? It is how it is. We're gonna keep it like this for now. And in this case, I think I'm just gonna put this leg more straight. Because I don't think I can, like, draw that. Because this leg is also supposed to be in the air. Which, you know, in this case, it isn't. This looks so bad. Man. Fine. Let's keep going, bro. Keep going. No. Maybe. Maybe. Cakez, look at the extra errand. Are there 3 bones, not only 2? Yeah, I know there are 3, but it is how it is now, you know. Like, it's how it is, brother. I don't even know how to do the ribs, to be honest, guys. Let's say I have this, right? How the fuck am I supposed to do the ribs now? To the head? How? And even the legs. Okay, let's say this is somewhat of, like, it needs to be moved down, right? Right. Like that, maybe. How the fuck do I do the ribs? I have absolutely no clue. Wait a minute. Something like this. The reference has something really cool. One leg goes backwards and the other one is going forward. This makes the shape more interesting and cleaner to understand. Maybe try to move one of the legs backwards a bit. You mean like, so you mean this right here? Move it like that. A little bit, right? Then maybe even more. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay. So let's say we do... Let's get rid of those. Let's just use our imagination again and do this faster than the first two legs, because otherwise we're gonna be here till Christmas. I don't wanna be here till Christmas, bro. So what we're gonna do here, let's say this is the anchor point or something. We do this, this, this. And the other one in the other color is... Oh wait, that's the one behind, okay. This is the behind one. And so I guess that moves a little bit further down to the right. And then the one in front is like this. Or maybe like something like this. And then more straight like that. Okay, that looks nice. Something. Now we just need to turn this into some claws. In a way. Right, and then the other ones, these just have to be kind of bony or something. And over here too. Yeah. Then we add some bony stuff here too. Actually looks kinda good, I have to say. And then we just need to okay, it's not perfect, but I think it looks okay. Looks nice. Now, the last thing that we need is the ribs. How do we do the damn freaking ribs? Arcs to the right. Maybe this? What do you guys think? Is that bad? Looks good. Yeah, you like it? Maybe. Maybe like this. Yeah. Maybe some shadowing on the lower ribs. Yeah. It's fine, guys. We're gonna keep it like this for now. And then we do G. Where can we... Oops. Looks kind of nice, I have to say. Look at this. So that would be a fast enemy that the mages can't beat, I guess. Better than before. And we could also do some white... Some shininess here. Oh, my man. Thank you, Penoya. Thank you very much for following. And Skyheart and Dixio. Thank you very much for following too. Thank you, guys. Welcome. Hello there, sirs. Yeah. Something like this. All right, let's see. We get this, put it in the game. Now that is an enemy that I haven't balanced yet. The Robo Dog looks cool. Yeah, hello there, sir, Mr. Skyerhart. Good morning. Oh, man. I love pixel art. Let's see, assets. Enemy skeleton. Let's start here. We have the crawler. Skeletons. Skeleton knight. Shambler. And then we do sprite enemy. Excuse me. Enemy skeleton dog. Run, I guess. Okay, let's see. Where's this guy for now? 1136 by 960. And then the size is 48 by 32. Pivot offset. How high is this dog? Let's say 14 or 15. How many frames do we have? 1 for now. There we go. Now we have a new enemy in the game. We could even do enemy skeleton and add an enemy skeleton dog. There we go, wizard. Get rid of the spitter. Okay, let's call it enemy skeleton dog. Oh shit. Skeleton dog. There we go. And to all of the, that would be sprite, enemy, skeleton, dog. Dog run, okay. Yank a word. There we go. Let's see here. Wait, init enemy of type. Okay, what was the last enemy here? It's a magma golem. Skeleton knight, so it should be here. Okay, let's see. We need this. You'll have to code based content in your game. How smooth do you feel is when adding things, and do you miss any kind of editor? You have all code-based content in your game. I see. How smooth do you feel that is when adding things? I think it's really smooth, because like I don't have to interface with a bunch of different UI elements. All I need to do is just write text. I don't have to use my mouse at all. I don't have to click at all. Mostly, right? When I draw, I do. And I can just code. I love that. It's really cool. So this would be minus 14, I guess. And then the size of the rectangular collider in X. How big of a collider would this guy have? I would assume a box like this. So 46 by 22, I guess. Maybe more. And then the ground collider for the radius of this guy. If it's here. And we are here. Let's say it's somewhere here. 16, maybe? Oh, radius. So that's 8 or 9. Let's try 9. Let's see. Class type knight. What do we have here? I don't know, bro. I don't really use this anymore. I guess it's a warrior. It's an enemy type. I guess it's fast, but let's do strong. Visual Studio is slow. I use it at work, and oof, they keep breaking random stuff. An update, although 2022 is better. It's a bit better, but still. Visual Studio? You have to ask Mr. Real Supercool on that. Mr. Real Supercool is using Visual Studio Code for a long time, and I think he's been having a blast on it. I love Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code, just wondering. Is it Visual Studio? Oh, Visual Studio. This is Visual Studio Code. Let's give him a speed of 80. Okay, armor, we'll have to see about that. Damage, we'll have to see about this. Life. He shouldn't have too much life, but let's give him 400. Attack radius. I use Neovim, by the way. Okay, let's see here. We have the dog in the game, guys. Usability target count. We don't use that. Usability frame. Hey, really? This should go away. Anywhere that's still used should go away. Excuse me. Okay. What the dog doing? Okay, let's see how that looks. I'm excited. By the way, Arch also... Wait, is it? Oh. Okay, looks like we added in a new enemy and it doesn't like that too much. Okay. I'm actually on Arc Kick. Oh man. You guys remember the video we did about Linux users? Arch, by the way. Higher HP equals more coin reward. Oh my god, this is so bad. Kind of, yes. Like the stronger the enemy, the more money you get. They have it really cool in Bloons, where every layer you pop, you get gold, but it's essentially HP. Let's see how this looks. Travis, you're everywhere. I see everywhere, yeah. Let's spawn the dog in round 1. I just want to see how it feels. How many do we spawn? Let's say we spawn 2. 20. Wonder if I can beat him. Wait a minute. Let's see if it works. Oh wow, there he is! There he is! Damn, he's fast, bro! Dude! Rum. Aha! Look at that, boys! These are fast enemies. That's 80 speed? Damn. Maybe they should be even faster. What do you guys think? Damn! That mob fits perfectly. I mean, I think I still need to offset him in a bit. To the left and to the right. He fits perfectly in 48 by 38. But in the assets, maybe there needs to be like, I don't know. Let's try 2. Maybe 4. What I'm talking about is this. I think that looks better. Look at this. And then if we take a look at colliders, I think the collider is not in the correct position. We need to move that. How does it look? Maybe to... Oh, the collider. Oh, man. I don't want to use X here. This sucks. Since I'm moving the dog forward. Also, the collider moves in the wrong way. He's so fast, I can't even see his legs moving. Did you draw everything? Yeah, mostly everything. Like 95% is done by me, 99%. Is it all just me, or does it feel a little big? I don't know. But I'm no graphics expert. I think it's a little big, yes. This is gonna be... So I need smaller wolves, essentially. This one is gonna be a fast, big wolf, but I need smaller wolves as well. So essentially this here is a very strong enemy for later. Let's do 36 and 18 and minus 12. Does this? Minus 8 maybe? I think that's too much. I might have to make the dog a bit... I might have to move it a bit, essentially. So, if we take this... Move that a bit in. Let's move that over here. And then move the dog... Oops. Move the dog. 2 pixels to the left. What does that look like? I'm trying to make the center of the sprite here. I'll give it the center of the sprite there. That looks better. Okay, and then instead of minus 8, we do minus 10. And then 20. Bone doggy, yeah. I think it looks good. Now we just need a good rectangular collider for the dog. I think this is good enough. Maybe not as wide, but yeah. Cakez, how do I get good at pixel art like you? Hey, farmer, who doesn't want to farm? Welcome back, bro. You just draw an image every day. Practice, yeah. You draw tiny images every day. That's how you get better. Okay, well, we're still balancing the mage, essentially. Fast units are very good against the mages. I feel like his attack speed is a bit low. However, yeah, fast enemies. Counter him. Hot take, but AMD GPUs probably run better and more stable on modern Linux than Windows. I still struggle with 8x8. 8x8 is more difficult than 16x16. Because 8x8, you have less pixels available to you than 16x16. You have more resolution and therefore you can do more pixel mistakes. It's a myth that lower resolution on pixel art is actually easier. I've had really big troubles with my game and low resolution on pixel art. The hardest thing I drew was a coin in 8x8. I drew this coin so many times. You see this? Here, here, here. Here. There's more. Here. It's like multiple examples. I hate it. You know, it fucking sucks. So, bro, don't feel bad if you're not able to draw some really cool stuff in 8x8 because, well, you don't have much resolution. And you also drew a smaller dog in resources? Really? Dog Ace Sprite? Oh, wow. Oh, my God. He's too cute, man. But, man, holy shit, bro. That's crazy. Dog there. They are so cute. Dude. This is insane. This is cute. I don't want to kill him. I mean, we kind of have to, you know. We kind of have... How much is this? Bro, that's not that much smaller. What are you talking about? It's still 48 by 48. It's still big. Wait, is it? Let's see. Look how big the dog is. I mean, it is how it is. So that's comparatively, right, to some of these guys. Smaller than the last one, spine. True, true. It is. Thank you, man.
Gotcha, bitch.
Shivmak, thank you very much for following, bro. Okay, let's see. We put him here. Hopefully. Like this. And then we need to move him... Do we need to move him down? Not really. Okay, let's say dog small. Right? Mm-hmm. Pivot offset, I guess that would be 8 or something. Let's see. That's like 8. Same size, but different position in the atlas. Where's this? 1440, 1040. Okay. 1440, 1040. Mm-hmm. Then in the game, we just add the same enemy here. But... Was it complaining about the small dog? Should exist. There we go. We can build. And then we do a small dog. 2 small dogs. Save. Export. Tech stack you're using? Sprite, Visual Studio Code. Oh yeah. Excuse me. Nothing much really. What you see on screen mostly. So Visual Studio Code and whatever, Sprite, yeah. Do you make the waves manually or have them randomly generated? Manually. I'm balancing the game right now. So I'm trying to, not pixel perfect, but I'm trying to get a really good idea for how to balance the game. Look at these dogs, guys. Look at them. Cuties. Need to change their colliders. Okay, let's see. This is a little too high. I would say 2 pixels. So -8. And then maybe not as high, so -6. Which means 18, I think. And then the size here, that can be like 30 something. What are you using for audio? SDB image for text loading. Yeah, I'm using X Audio 2. That's a Windows library. What do you guys think about this? Maybe that's even too much. Let's do 26 for the collider. Yeah, so that's the collider for the dog now. IDE command Cakez? But I mean, people see that. Like, you get to be blind not to see. Like, it's literally, like, the icon is here all the time. Isn't it? Like, don't people know this? What would be the dog's counter? Archers? Yeah. Archers with very high attack speed. Kinda. And pierce. But we'll have to see about the dogs, how we balance them. It kind of looks like Notepad. You think it looks like Notepad, bro? What? Really? Actually? You for real? Okay. Why is it black? Let's see here. Okay, I mean, thank you very much, I'm Emo, for providing these dogs. They look really good, man. Thank you so much. They are kind of cute, but I want to keep them. Maybe add a couple more, whatever that's called, spikes. We have to animate them later, but man, thank you, bro. This looks really good. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, we're still on the grind to balance this mage. We've gotten very good or very far so far today. I think we are onto something here, and ultimately, I'm pretty sure whenever I release the demo version for you guys, the mage, we can figure out better balancing for the mage with more feedback from you guys.